Kanji, kanji, kanji. How the hell do we learn kanji? Sorry, how the hell do you learn kanji? I'm already good, boy. So a lot of y'all have these ideas regarding kanji, like, oh my god, kanji's so hard, there's so many of them, they all look the exact same, it's impossible, and to an extent, you're right. Except about the impossible part. It don't gotta be so hard. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how we're gonna learn kanji. So let's go. So assuming you already have your hiragana and katakana down, you also have a bit of basic grammar, you know, you can form some basic sentences, you know, some really basic stuff. Assuming you have all that down, the first step you wanna do when it comes to learning kanji is get Anki, right? We're gonna get Anki and we're gonna get a deck. This deck is going to have the most common 500 kanji. Don't worry about all these extra kanji or all these really tough looking ones, okay? We're just gonna get the most common 500 kanji to start out with, right? And we are going to do what? Review this deck. But how are we gonna review it really does matter. So we're gonna review it just by looking at the meanings, okay? Meanings. And that's it, okay? We're gonna get this deck, we're gonna review it, we're not gonna worry about how to read these kanji or how to put them in sentences, not yet, okay? We're just going to look at the meanings of these kanji, okay? As you're doing this, what we wanna do is also start immersing. Start watching Japanese content with Japanese subtitles, okay? With Japanese subtitles is very important because it'll allow us to see these kanji that we've been studying, right? But we all know the meaning of them. So how do we know how to read them? We're gonna do that through immersion. So as the actor is speaking, right, they're obviously gonna be saying words, duh, but it'll allow us to see like how these kanji are actually said and pronounced, right? The readings of these kanji as the actor or whoever is saying it, because we have the subtitles now, right? One tool I would really recommend if you do your immersion through Netflix is this extension. It's called subadub. It's completely free. It's basically an extension that allows you to copy and paste your subtitles. So if you see the kanji over and over again and you just want to get it down, so you can put it in like a new Anki deck so you can study them, just use subadub and allows you to copy and paste it. So you copy it, paste it into the dictionary, get the meanings of it, and you can put it into your deck, you know what I'm saying? Another great form of immersion is actually reading, right? If you can read digital books, specifically digital, because you can, again, just copy and paste it and put it in the dictionary when you need to, it's a great form of immersion. So whenever you're seeing these kanji that you know the meaning of it, but how do you read them, immersion through reading will really help you with this. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention this, but you guys should be putting all these kanji these common kanji that you're seeing in your immersion, you guys should be putting them in a new Anki deck so you guys can study them with not just the meaning, but now the reading. Because now you guys see it, right, in the immersion. You guys like know how it's said now, but you want to keep reviewing it so you don't forget it. So now you're going to be making a new Anki deck from that has all of your new immersion kanji, and then you guys can review that as well. So through this process of constantly, you know, immersing and then seeing these common kanji that you know and getting the reading and putting them in flashcards, through this process, this very repetitive process is how you will start to build your pattern recognition software in your brain, okay? This will allow you to see new kanji that you've never seen before, but allow you to almost infer the meaning or the reading of this kanji, even though you've never seen it before, because of just the way it looks and how your brain has built up these patterns throughout time, throughout all these kanji. And it's this process where you will start to really just learn the kanji. Now, you can't really brute force it. It's like this natural process where you start to learn it over time, right? Don't let any of these niggas out here tell you like, oh, you can learn kanji in a month, in 2 months. I'm sorry, but I can't lie to you. I gotta be honest, it can't be done. It really just takes time. So once you get to a stage where you're more comfortable with these basic kanji and these common kanji that you see all the time, you wanna keep progressing forward by just immersing more and really looking at words, right? Actual vocabulary words instead of just the standalone kanji, okay? Doing this will allow you to see the different use cases for the same kanji. For example, you got kanarazu, but now you also have hitsuyo. Same kanji, different way how to say it, different meanings as well. So you're gonna keep immersing and you're gonna keep seeing new kanji and new words you haven't seen before, and you're gonna add them to your new Anki deck where you're gonna focus on the meaning and the reading. And it's through doing this where you're gonna understand new kanji and new vocabulary. So it's really 2 birds with 1 stone. Two things I want to say though is number one, make sure that you are only putting in words in your Anki deck that are like more common. You know, if you see it like a couple times, twice, 3 times, 4 times, many times, then you want to add it in because that means it is a common word. You don't want to add words in your deck that are like, you see it once and it's like you never see it again, right? Like it's like, for example, like some like medical term. Like you don't need no medical terms right now. You know, maybe you want to be a doctor or whatever in Japan, do your thing, right? But like for the majority of people, like I don't need to know the word for like, I don't know, femur bone, right? So like you don't have to add that. Add the more common words. And number 2 is you want to add these words in the context of a sentence. So when you see these new kanji, these new words in the form of kanji, you want to add it into your Anki deck, your new Anki deck, but in the form of a sentence. Don't do just standalone kanji. It's really, really hard to remember it and hard to memorize it. Trust me from experience. And that's essentially it. That's the process. It's not like writing the kanji out like 100,000 times like you see these other people be doing. It's not that. You don't gotta go to school. You don't even need a textbook. That's essentially the process, right? It's really just flashcards plus immersion. And I know this video is kind of quick and not like super in depth, but if you do need more help with this and you want like my mentorship or one-on-one help, you can just book a call down with me, like down below. I can like help you one-on-one with this. Just disclaimer, it's not cheap, but I will help you. And that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Hope this helps, and good luck and goodbye. Peace.